Your name is Jack Phillips. Your hands are bleeding. The clock reads 1 in the morning. You have not stopped tapping the key for 70 minutes. The power will fail soon. The floor slopes an angle now. The water is 3 decks below and rising. You are not going to survive this. You know this. The man in the room next to you, Harold Bride, he knows it too. You keep sending. Come quick. Come quick. Engine room flooded. The Carpathia is coming. It arrives at 3:50 a.m. 710 people will live because of the pattern your hand makes right now. Your mother will never know you were the reason they made it home. Your name is Jack Phillips. You are 25. You do not stop sending. "25 years before. You were born on April 11th, 1887, above a draper shop on Farncombe Street in Godalming, Surrey. Your father sells cloth. Your mother is named, and your twin sisters are already 13 when you arrive. You attend the church school, then a small private grammar school for boys, 5 minutes walk from home. You are quiet. You draw the alphabet in dots and dashes on the margins of your books. You do not know why yet. At 15 years old, 1902, you leave school. You walk into the Godalming post office and ask for work. They teach you to tap letters into brass. They teach you to hear words as clicks. You learn to read clicks as words. For 3 years, you send telegrams for other people. March 1906, you traveled to Seaforth, outside Liverpool. The Marconi Company is training a new kind of operator. Wireless. No cablis. Just air. 5 months later, August, you graduate. You are 19. You are now one of the few hundred men in the world who can make a metal key speak across the ocean. For the next 6 years, you work ships. RMS Titanic, SS Praetorian, RMS Lusitania, RMS Mauritania, then a shore station at Clifton, Ireland, where you sit alone in a stone hut and talk to vessels you will never see. March 1912, you're posted to a new ship. The largest and most luxurious liner ever built. A maiden voyage. Your new title, Chief Wireless Telegraphist. RMS Titanic. The wireless room is on the boat deck, tucked behind a first-class gymnasium. 3 small rooms joined together. A sleeping cabin, a silent room for the equipment, and the operating room, where you sit at a wooden desk facing a brass Morse key. Above your desk, a Marconi 5-kilowatt rotary transmitter. Its range is 1,000 miles. You have a junior. His name is Harold Bride. He is 22. Thin face. Round glasses. He works the shifts you cannot. 8 on, 8 off. When one of you sleeps, the other sends. The wireless never stops. The passengers on Titanic are the wealthiest human beings in the world. Vanderbilts, Astors, Guggenheims. They do not send telegrams because they must. They send them because they can. From the middle of the Atlantic, they want their brokers to know they are well. Their lovers in London, their cousins in Paris. You send 250 messages a day. At the end of each one you add MGY, that is Titanic's call sign. Sunday morning, April 14th, 1912. 5 days at sea. The weather is flat and bitter cold. At 9 a.m., a ship called the Coronia signals ice ahead. You take the message to the bridge yourself. The officer thanks you. You return to the cabin. The queue of passenger telegrams waits. The Marconi equipment fails on the afternoon of the 13th. You and Bride spend 7 hours finding a burned secondary transformer in the silent room. By the time you fix it, the passenger backlog is hundreds of messages long. You work through the night of the 13th. You do not sleep. April 14th. 6 ice warnings arrive. Coronia at 9 a.m. Dutch liner Noordam at 11. Baltic at 1:40. America at 1:50. Mesaba at 9:40 p.m. Californian at 11 p.m. You relay the first 2 to the bridge. The last 4 never leave your desk. You're not being careless. You're drowning in Marconigrams from people whose biggest concern is that a friend knows their ship is beautiful. 9:40 p.m. A ship called Mesaba sends a direct warning. Ice report in latitude 42 to 4125, longitude 49 to 50 west. Saw much heavy pack ice and great number large icebergs. Also field ice. Weather good, clear. You acknowledge receipt. You place the slip on the desk. You continue sending passenger messages to the Cape Race relay station in Newfoundland. The warning is never delivered to the bridge. (11 p.m.) A ship called the Californian, 10 miles away, breaks in. Cyril Evans, their sole operator, tries to report his ship is stopped and surrounded by ice. You cut him off. You tap. Keep out. Shut up. I'm working Cape Race. Californian drops off the air. 30 minutes later, Evans switches off his wireless and goes to bed. 11:40 p.m. A scraping sound runs along the starboard hull. It lasts 7 seconds. You feel it under your feet as a deep grinding. Bride is asleep in the cabin next door. You do not leave your chair. You do not raise your head. You finish the passenger message you were sending. At 00:25 a.m., Captain Smith himself appears in the doorway. He does not shout. He says, "You had better send a call for assistance." You ask him, "What call shall I send?" He says, "The Regulation International call for help." Just that. You switch from Cape Race mode. You tap the 3 letters. CQD, CQ, distress, is the British call, the one you learned in Seaforth in 1906. Titanic's position, 4146 north, 5014 west. Every 60 seconds you send it again. CQD, CQD, MGY. Harold Bride wakes up. He puts on his shoes. He is still in his pajamas. He tells you, smiling, try SOS. It's the new call, and it may be your last chance to send it. You almost laugh. You switch. 3 dots. 3 dashes. 3 dots. SOS. MGY. Position 4146 north. 17 ships hear signal. The nearest, Carpathia, is 58 miles away. 4 hours at maximum speed. Olympic, Titanic's sister, is 500 miles. Frankfurt, Mount Temple, Virginian, Baltic, all too distant to matter. The closest ship, the Californian, 10 miles off your starboard bow, hears nothing. Her operator is asleep. On the Carpathia, a young operator named Harold Cottam is about to go off watch. He is not supposed to hear you. He hears you by accident. He runs to the bridge. He tells Captain Rostron, Titanic is sinking. Rostron turns his ship around mid-ocean at full steam. He orders every engine push past its red line. He has 4 hours to cross 58 miles. He will do it in 3.5. The wireless room now sits between 2 inflows. From the bridge, lists of passenger names, requests for status, instructions for lifeboat loading. From outside, 17 ships asking your position, asking what they can do. You and Bride tap continuously. Your hands are starting to cramp. The water reaches D-deck at 01:10 a.m., 45 minutes after impact. Boiler room 6 floods first, then 5, then 4. The ship is settling at the bow. You do not know any of this directly. You know it only from the angle of your chair. The pencil on your desk has rolled toward you twice now. At 01:25 a.m., 4th Officer Boxhall delivers a corrected position. 4146 is wrong. The true position is slightly south. You send the correction. Every ship in the Atlantic gets it. Rostron on Carpathia adjusts course. He shaves 15 minutes. 2 a.m. You have been sending for 96 minutes. Power begins to fluctuate. The signal weakens. You switch to emergency batteries. The lamp above your head dims. You keep tapping. Bride stands in the doorway. He is crying. He says, "We have done what we could." Captain Smith appears for the final time. He tells both of you, "Men, you have done your full duty. Now every man for himself." You look at him. You do not stop tapping. 20 lifeboats. Capacity 1,178. On board, 2,224 souls. 2:05 a.m. Water has reached the deck below. You say to Bride, "Get out of here." You look out for yourself. "I will carry on." He does not go. He stays in the doorway. The last words you transmit, "Come quickly." Engine room filling up to the boilers. (2:17 a.m.) The transmitter stops. The generator has failed. The lights in the cabin flicker once and die. You hear Bride say, in the dark, "The water is coming in under the door." You take off your headphones for the first time in 175 minutes. You step out onto the boat deck. The angle of the ship is nearly 40 degrees. Near the stern, you see Bride pulling at a wooden collapsible lifeboat. It is lashed to the roof of the officers' quarters. You help him. The lifeboat goes over the side upside down. You both go with it. The water is 28 degrees Fahrenheit, just below freezing. The shock stops your breath. You surface. You find Bride. The two of you climb onto the overturned lifeboat. There are already 28 men on it. You are one of 30. By morning, you will be one of fewer. 4 a.m. The Carpathia arrives. 710 survivors are lifted aboard. 1,517 do not live to see it. Your body is never found. Bride is found alive, feet frostbitten, unable to walk. He testifies to the United States Senate 4 days later. 7 days after the sinking, a telegram reaches your mother in Godalming. Exactly 2 years later, on April 15, 1914, a brick cloister 80 feet square opens in the town. The ship's clock stopped at 2:20. Your clock had stopped 3 minutes before.